A good woman can be a testament of the Malema trial. You feel what I'm saying? Despite everything that was said online, you get what I'm saying? His woman was his English ya khana malangeni khubima.
Malema is a man, bro.
Tap. So tap. So his woman pulled up for the trial. Your boy was there. She was there for the the trial and whatever. You feel what I'm saying? So it gets me to like Malema is a convicted criminal currently, like today as we speak.
Not allegedly.
Not allegedly. Julius Malema is a convicted criminal. You feel like Boma Kenny Kunene, what am I saying? Boma Gayton McKenzie, these are criminals, you feel.
Politician, influential.
Can I disagree?
But besides you disagree, like was this arrest, was this a wrongful arrest, or do you feel like it was due, like this was meant to happen?
On that, I think it was planned in a way at the end. Because you remember that meeting with Donald Trump in the White House?
Oh, yes.
And then he was like, y'all should arrest this man. How haven't you all arrested this man?
Oh, facts.
Now, all of a sudden, Malema is a first-time offender. Nancy. And the people that opened the case against him is not people that were there. They say, woo, I was so scared.
Yeah.
It's a free forum.
So you understand where I say all this.
It's a fabrication. What would you say on that?
I think, okay, his conviction was a fair one. Because what he did was not, like, it's not safe to just fire like a firearm in public.
Facts.
Anytime, any day, despite who you are. So I think it kind of tells the story that no one is above the law. Yeah, well.
But that's crazy. What I would ask is this, ne? Yeah. To everything you guys just said, Gupti, Malema's conviction, he was convicted to 5 years imprisonment. You get what I'm saying? It was not for firing an arm, for putting anybody in danger. Yes. Malema was arrested for handling a gun without the proper license to handle that gun. That's why he didn't get the full maximum sentence. You get what I'm saying? On the video, Malema takes a gun from his security guard and he shoots it up. So the court was like, you don't have the authority to hold that gun. Your security guard can, yes. You get what I'm saying? So if it's such a health manner that somebody's going to die from all of this situation, why wasn't he convicted of attempted murder? If it's such a good conviction.
But he didn't point it at someone. He,
Yeah, but pointing it up there means, okay, I don't know what it means, but it doesn't, and it's a first-time offender, like JJ said, you feel. Most first-time offenders, we know them that you get a lenient pass because this is the first time you do any crime. But why for this member of parliament? This is 10, like, I feel like this is the...
Okay, are you saying 5 years is allowed for him?
I'm saying 5 years is not what's due to what he did. Like he
Shouldn't be arrested.
He shouldn't be arrested. You feel what I'm saying? Like there was a time when white people, I don't know if it's right to say that.
White people.
All right.
You said it twice. You said it twice.
Wait, let me say.
White people is not
I
a
think let me say something.
There's no censorship around.
So that you can build on that.
Okay.
I think to supplement, to be on Malema's side is that Malema is a comrade.
All right.
And these comrades from start used to create a mood for their own party. You understand? They're in their own space. They would be there,
But that was excitement, a moment of excitement.
Exactly.
It was
It's like
irresponsible.
Yeah.
It was very irresponsible. It was irresponsible.
But if you were there, you would have celebrated.
Facts.
I think I would.
You understand?
Wait, I think I actually would.
I think one of the facts it is to create a mood, is to
But isn't this another way of the ruling people? We know South Africa, shout out to corruption. We know South Africa is not ruled by the people who we see, the face, the people that we see, you feel. But isn't this a way to get EFF outside of parliament?
It could be. Yo, that's a stretch. Is it not?
It can't be a stretch because we've tried everything against this guy. We've tried to arrest him for this. We've tried to arrest him for that. We've tried to arrest him for this, but nothing sticked. Even this one, it only sticked.
And it'll be such a simple thing, dog. Okay, no, let me not say simple like we should be doing that. I'm not condoning it. But he's done worse than fire, like, bro. Dog.
They had to hold him with something, dog.
Why is this one such the like?
Why is it such a big deal? You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? I get Jorge. Like the what MCJJ said on the last episode. Was it you? No, it's not you. I'm sorry. What Brasem said on the last episode, shout out to him. He said that EFF always wins debates, but it never wins elections. You get what I'm saying? I think this plays on that, Jorge. They tried to silence him from winning elections. That didn't fail. He still had the voice. So now they are using the tactic. If you put him in prison, these people, you feel these people may feel like this is a criminal. We're not going to follow him. That's what they think,
bro. The biggest
it does
jeopardy.
create that narrative.
And by there, I think I'm talking about AfriForum. I'm talking. Shout out to corruption.
Because as far as we're concerned, AfriForum is like it was started by Afrikaners. Am I not wrong?
AfriForum king wana ko gabo VF Terra Blanche.
Like a civil rights movement, but they're people from apartheid era.
Yeah, facts on.
Basically, that have made it this far.
Yeah.
And now they're bullying poor Julius.
You feel
like, nah.
It's taking out the voice, dog. Like, we were talking about the thing in the other episode where we say silencing a community.
Oh, yeah,
it's definitely silencing the people from, because that guy says it's bluntly, he doesn't hide from the facts. He says it's straight. And he says that whoever he's saying at, if he's speaking to Jacob, he'll speak to Jacob. He's speaking to Cyril, he'll say, hey, Cyril. Yeah.
But you know,
now he's the only one that's like loud about the pala fact. You know, he's always mentioning it. Now they're trying to maybe trick him away from a lot of things that he's about to expose.
Dog, I feel like it'd be crazy what's happening to like Juju, dog. Like that shit is crazy. How everybody can plot against you, and you realize how nobody's saying anything.
Bro, it's funny how far Donald Trump can reach.
The only time people said anything was like on the last episode, we talked about which lawyer would you choose, a black or white lawyer? And Prós Tafari was like, Julius Malema was under fire for using,
white lawyers.
Dog, I was showing Les Double X. Shout out to Les Double X. I was showing you. Remember that time, Jorge, 2 days ago, a day ago. Julius Malema posted, Jorge, shout out to my Jewish lawyer. This is my blood brother. You get what I'm saying? And he posted a picture of the homie. You get what I'm saying? I'll put the picture up. Exactly. Hukum.
Nah, that's connections, boy. That is connection. That is connection.
And you know what's crazy, ne? About the Jewish lawyer? The same lawyer we were talking about, Temba Ngubeka Itobi. He was also on the of Julius, and he's the reason why I think Julius got that lenient sentence and the appeal. He said he's gonna be part of the appeal.
There's a dope appeal, dog.
Yes.
Apparently, what's happening is he's not going to prison. He's out on bail. Well, he was supposed to go to prison. Then they said, appeal.
It's a free bail. By the way, Julius mentioned this. He mentioned one of these. Okay, no, but this is not for this case.
That's the black lawyer
that's helping him. There's one instances in these courts where Julius was like, the judge gave us a free bail, so I left the court, and then we'll take him to a higher judge. That's where this one is happening. So I don't know how much his bail is now. You get what I'm saying?
No, basically now what I know is that he's out on bail, and this doesn't count as a thing yet until the appeal is finalized.
Man, like, guys, do you realize, Jorge, there's real criminals on earth that deserve to spend 5 years in jail, and they're busy arresting a politician for shooting a gun up, like, in the air. Like,
for the moon.
Like, it doesn't make sense, guys. Like, Julius Malema is not a criminal, guys. Julius Malema doesn't do heists.
He's a first-time offender. He's done shit.
He's not a Cat Matlala. You get what I'm saying? He's not a Thabo Baxter. You get what I'm saying? He's not a Pala. You get what I'm saying?
Shit. Okay.
What did he do wrong?
Maybe the lawyers will take something from this.
No, but what he did was wrong, though. Let's admit it's wrong. It was wrong.
I don't want to admit it.
But look. We all agreed on the fact that if you were there, you would have celebrated.
Exactly.
So it was part of the mood. He was taken by the mood. Like you said, it was excitement.
Yeah.
So the excitement there didn't kill anybody. You understand? But here comes other people from nowhere to say, hey, that was reckless. You shouldn't do that. You understand? Not understand. It's like with the Buddha song, you know, it's like not understanding.
That is such a white people thing. No racist. No racist.
Yeah, no
racist
racism.
intended. That's why we didn't mention anybody else. We're talking about him. So we can say that logically, his conviction doesn't make sense, but politically, it makes all the sense in the world.
Politically, yes.
Woke people
Most
know.
definitely. We know.
You get what I'm saying?